When I read your writing, when I hear you talk, there's a lot of resonance because I see myself in the story that you share. Like I said in the very beginning, like, hey, I'm talking to a kindred spirit. I get you because I've been there, so I totally understand. The younger CK would be the body's whole job is to carry the head. Everything
Mm,
is about the head. It's about figuring things out. It's about being cerebral. It's being about being the smartest. And forgetting that there are moments where I'm surrounded by people who love me, surrounded by people who I'm blessed to be with, and yet still feel very isolated, very alone.
yeah.
And never really appreciating, like, oh, it's just a phenomenon being dissociated
Yes.
with the present moment, with the body. And it wasn't until a few years ago, I was like, oh, all these theories that I read about from the Dalai Lama, from the holy man, oh, this is what they mean by being. This experience is so much better than just staying here, like that.
Yes.
So,
I remember for me the moment it first started to click, like the moment there was even this thought that came into my head that there could be something beyond what I have, because the way we construct our reality is they're perfectly contained. So like my beliefs about everything encompasses everything, and there's not much room for anything beyond that until someone knocks me off of my path, and I'm like, holy crap, there's so much more available, and I didn't realize that. And so the first crack in the perfectly constructed reality I had was when someone was working with me and they asked me, have you ever been devastated by love? And I remember very clearly being like, I don't even know what that means. So let's go with no. And that didn't solve anything, but that was just the first crack. Oh, there's an idea, concept, way of love occurring that is totally foreign to me. I couldn't even tell you what that would be like to be devastated by love.
so what is it like to be devastated by love? If you don't mind bringing us back to that moment.
Yeah. What I've discovered over time is it's painful and it's heartbreak. And it's a lot of us want more love in our life, but we're unwilling to walk through the gate that is required, which is the gate of heartbreak. If you protect yourself from heartbreak, which is what I'd done, how could you ever fully love someone? Because you're always guarding. There's always a degree to which you're not willing to let people in. And so being devastated by love is the way that started to show up in my marriage was getting a lot more hurt by my wife. For so long, I was Teflon. So she would have emotions in our relationship, and I would be impenetrable. I'd be the stoic white knight that nothing got to, which kind of worked in a way. We were balanced to an extent, but there could be no polarity between us. There was no true love because true love requires being unguarded, being undefended. And then that's how it devastates us. We love something to such an extent that it hurts when something happens.